Hello everyone, it's Hunter and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, it is so nice to meet you. Today I'm gonna be doing some baking. I am not a huge baker, but in the spirit of fall, I am going to be baking today. So first I'm going to be making some chocolate chip cookies using a friend of mine's recipe. It's the best chocolate chip recipe ever. And then I am going to be making some pumpkin muffins because I have some leftover pumpkin from something else that I did. So I figured I would use it before it went bad. So that's kind of why I'm baking today. And like I said, in the spirit of fall, I figured I'd film it, make a video for you. My husband asked me to make cookies for him, so that's what I'm doing. And I have all the ingredients out, ready to go. Thanks to my husband, I constantly have all of the ingredients needed to bake anything from scratch. So that's kind of what's happening here. So if you guys are new to my channel, I am not normally a baking channel. I normally make lifestyle videos, home and books and beauty and vlogs and all the things in between. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm wearing my burnt orange for fall today. And yeah, if you guys are new, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel down below. Give this video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started baking. I'm going to make the dough for the cookies first so that I can put it in the fridge to let it harden a little bit, and then I will make the pumpkin muffins. I'll probably bake those like in the oven first, and then I will make the cookies. So first, cookie dough. Let's go. So here is the recipe. It is 3.5 cups of flour, a cup of sugar, a cup of packed light brown sugar, 1 1/3 cups of softened butter, which is a ton by the way, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs, a cup of chocolate chips, a cup of white chocolate chips, sprinkles 6 to 8 minutes for 375. I'm only gonna use the chocolate chips because that's all I have, but that's fine. I also need to check to see how much butter is needed for the pumpkin muffins because I just realized that I don't have that much butter. So let me look at the recipe to someone the other day. Let me take a look at what's required. I think it's oil instead of butter. Yes, it's oil instead of butter. So we're good to go. Don't need any butter. Perfect. I'm just gonna end up using every bit of butter that I own today. Okay, let's go ahead and get to measuring. You can see what I'm doing, and I really hope that the camera doesn't fall into the dough. Okay.
My friends don't care about everything as long as you got a story to bring. We'll take you along, take you along, take you along to some other places. We drive towards the other horizon, maybe to spend a couple hundred till we run out, till we run out, till we run out of paper and change. Oh, tell me if I'm starting to.
So I have the dough made for the cookies. If I can get it off the mixer, there we go. I have the dough made for the cookies. It doesn't look that great. It looks really dark, but I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it get cool. It'll be easier to scoop it and put it on a pan. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and now we'll move on to making the batter and stuff for the pumpkin muffins. So okay, I don't need the KitchenAid anymore, so I'm gonna put the actual mixer away. I'm also officially out of butter. I'm gonna throw away the extra stuff for the batter, or that I got out for the batter, and then we'll reconvene. Now I need to pull up the recipe to figure out what ingredients I need. Just got butter on my dress, so that's fun. I need flour, baking soda and baking powder, salt, pumpkin pie spice, sugar, vegetable oil, pumpkin, and apple juice. I don't need the vanilla extract, so I can put that away. Okay, so I have included the flour, and next instruction is so it says mix together flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and the pumpkin pie spice. It says cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg, but that's literally what this is. So I'm gonna do all of that. So it's all the dry ingredients minus the sugar.
I may just write a letter home to say goodbye to everyone and welcome to the show. Come and see the world in a different.
There's the pumpkin muffin mix. I forgot that sometimes we put dishes in the oven, so I need to take those out really quickly. Get my oven mitt. Empty dishes. I'm gonna put them on the stove. Okay, there we go. Now I need to get out the. It only does 6, which is annoying because that makes it take longer, but we're gonna do this first. I wish there was orange, but there's not. Orange would just be a little more festive. Okay, perfect. Now we're just going to fill in the cups. perfect. The oven just beeped that it is done preheating. So let's go ahead and put these guys in. $20. So while that's going, I'm going to clean this mess up. This is what I was using for my tripod today. So I have a tripod, you know, this was here and my tripod all the way over there. So I figured this was just easier, whatever. So I'm gonna clean up my mess and then hopefully this will be done by the time I get finished cleaning up and then we can go from there, so. The whole counter is cleaned off now, and obviously I'm gonna have to wipe this down, but I don't want to do that yet because obviously I'm still using like the oven and the stove and stuff. So there's the muffins so far. First batch, I am literally just gonna like dump them on here and then put more in, and it's probably gonna be like a whole hour before these are done, because it's probably gonna be a full hour before the muffins are done, because it says it yields 12, but whenever I was making them the other day, it said, I mean, it made 18. So I know it's gonna make more than 12. I just don't know how many more it's gonna make, depending on how much batter I put in each little cup. So it'll probably take a full hour because I take 20 minutes each time to bake, but that should be good. And then after that, we'll move on to the lovely cookie dough, make some yummy cookies, and they'll be good and fun and fresh. So there's 12 minutes left on this batch, so I'm not going anywhere because the last time I was making these, like the very last batch that I made, I went upstairs and totally forgot about them. Mason came home from work and they were black because I left them in the oven for too long. So I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna read for the next 12 minutes while I'm waiting on that. And then once that batch is done, I'm going to obviously put the next one in and I'll go get my computer so that I can get some work done. But very excited about the muffins because the last time I made them, they were phenomenal. They were so delicious. I will link the recipe for the muffins down below. I do not have a link for the cookie recipe because it's my friend's recipe that she just has a note on her phone. So there's that, but they're bomb. So best cookie recipe I've ever found. Nestle Toll House betrayed me. That's beside the point. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna read real quick and then when that gets finished, I will switch them out. Okay, so my second batch of muffins is out and I did eat one. It was delicious. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the cookie dough on the baking pan. So I need to get some spray, but I'll put it on there. It'll probably take a couple batches for that as well. They won't take as long. So let's get to work. I was using spoons, but once I realized it was like more solid than I thought, I just rolled them into balls, put them on here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 cookies on this tray. That has 12 minutes left. Those still have to go in for 20 minutes. So these are probably gonna be sitting here for a while. I probably should have waited, but it's fine. So here it is. I'm ready to be done with the muffins so that I can move on to the cookies. I'm still reading, even though I said I was gonna work. I'm reading The Spanish Love Deception right now. It's really good so far. It's on Kindle Unlimited, but I've heard a lot of people love this. So decided to give it a try. I'm just gonna go back and sit in this chair. My muffins are all done and beautiful, and I just changed the temp to 375, which is what is needed for the cookies. So as soon as it goes off that it's done getting to 375, I will throw the cookies in and we're getting there. It's been like, I started this at like 1 o'clock. It's been like 2 hours now. So that's fun. So I probably need to get some work done, but I'm still reading. I'm gonna read to the end of this chapter that I'm reading and then I'll go get my computer and get to work. But I need this to finish preheating first. Okay, but tell me these don't look incredible right now? Wow. We have this tray that I'm gonna put them on so that they dry. Oops, I need to get that up. Go! Beautiful. And I finally have my computer downstairs to work.